Marijuana companies have been on a roller coaster ride since the start of 2018 after Attorney General Jeff Sessions rolled back the Obama-era rules that had given states leeway to allow pot for recreational use. But even with this ongoing battle, Wall Street is jumping into the cannabis industry. Charlie Gasparino giving us a sound effects here.
What do you think Trump would have said about those nations if he was high?
Wow. It's if he were.
If he were, that's right, that's right.
Please use good grammar.
Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over. No, I don't do this stuff, but Wall Street is doing this stuff. Now, here's what, you know, I was out to dinner last night with a bunch of Wall Street investors. They were describing to me this industry, which it is a big, growing industry that Wall Street's looking to get into. I asked them for the parameters. If you take the companies that are pure play pot growing companies, if you take those plus the others like Miracle Grow, which has pesticides for pot, plus the vape companies, plus the companies that tell you like how to make the edibles. Well, you're talking about like a $50 billion industry. It's getting big.
It is.
And Wall Street is looking to cash in. It's on the fringes. We should point out that the pot stocks today sold off fairly dramatically, something like 10%. One reason why Jeff Sessions is looking to step in and prevent the states from legalizing,
well,
right?
He said he would.
He said he would. It's a states' rights issue. So the stocks are selling off. I can tell you the Wall Street guys say even if that does happen, a lot of the growth of this industry will occur in Canada where you'll be able to invest in stocks, and funds are being developed. And here's the sort of interesting thing. The Wall Street firms themselves are eyeing this industry. It's almost like Bitcoin was 3 years ago when Wall Street started eyeing the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency and also the blockchain technology parts of that. That's what you got here. The big firm that's in it right now that has an analyst on it that's really going after it, maybe from an underwriting standpoint, is Cowen and Company. Cowen and Company has an analyst that looks at these sort of companies. The bulge bracket firms, like even the Goldman Sachs, apparently they are looking at this industry and how it's growing. And here's where it's interesting for me. I was talking to one of a fund manager that manages a fund of pot and pot related stocks. They are bracing for a raft of negative publicity to come out. People getting sick on this stuff, people developing lung cancer, which is a possibility, obviously, if you inhale it.
There are multiple problems here.
And they are developing. The pot industry is looking to fight back. The big growth in pot usage apparently isn't so much the smoking, but it's the edibles, and they believe that the high is much better than alcohol. Not only much better, much safer than alcohol and much safer than other drugs that people take. So that's how the pot industry is fighting back. Plus, there's a whole medical component, as you know, for the marijuana industry.
But recreational, we're going to have a nation of zombies and nobody will have any ambition.
Well, listen, the pot stocks just...
I sound like I'm 100 years old.
Listen, all these Wall Street guys I was out with last night, they were all high.
Stop.
They were.
This lady, her comment is hilarious because, I mean, yes, no one is right now smoking pot or getting high because it's illegal. And of course, once it becomes legal, everyone's going to get high. And, yeah, I don't know. Let's continue.
They were smoking it?
Yeah, they admitted they smoked some before they came on. And they were telling me, but they were lucid when they were doing it. And they were telling me that it includes pure play companies that grow weed. Miracle Grow. Remember Miracle Grow?
Yeah,
big time.
Scott's Miracle Grow has made a huge investment over 2 years.
And pesticides. There's companies that develop lighting, vapes, pesticide, you name it. We're in the beginning. There we go. They're down today. But, you know, when Sessions came out with that. But this is I'm getting the rap here because they're afraid I might be stoned right now and say something crazy. But this is like...
So I thought it was just hilarious how they were comparing the pot industry to Bitcoin 3 years ago. Really interesting that they're talking about it. So I personally think that the pain pills, Oxycontin, that kind of stuff is way more destructive than marijuana. So that should obviously be taken off the shelf. We have an opioid epidemic, massive drug problems. So, I mean, if they're going to worry about, society, I think they need to focus on that first. Crypto-wise, I mean, yeah, maybe marijuana could have some growth. I just don't see it growing as fast as Bitcoin and Ripple and some of these other coins that have had 1,000% returns. I don't think you're going to get that. And just for the market today, check out Litecoin. I did a video not too long ago where I recommended it, and I think Litecoin is in a great position. It's already kind of moving, so it might be too late, but just check it out. I think it's a great coin, and it looks like the market's rebounding. We're heading back up to the 800 billion mark, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. For me, marijuana legalization makes sense just because they should be able to tax it and make money. It's stupid to let the profits just go to drug dealers who don't pay tax. You can't regulate that stuff. I mean, there's always going to be a black market, kind of just like cryptocurrencies. They should have some regulations, especially if people are going to be putting in 401k money, but you got to also have a free market and let it develop on its own. If you guys want to invest in pod stocks, go for it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I don't know if you're going to get the same returns as cryptocurrency, but I do believe in diversification. So I would definitely not put all my money in pod stocks or crypto. I would try to have a diverse balance and invest in multiple asset classes. So give me your comments. What do you think about Fox News talking about pot and cryptocurrency? I just thought it was hilarious. Talk to you guys soon. Please subscribe if you haven't, and leave comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I really appreciate the comments. It helps me too with creating content that hopefully is good for everyone. Thank you very much.